You know, the subtitle of my Undoctored book is Why Healthcare Has Failed You and How You Can Become Smarter Than Your Doctor. Well, that has angered some of my colleagues, which makes me very happy because it means at least they're paying attention, but they're going to have to start opening their eyes to this new age of information empowerment in the hands of the public. In other words, you don't have to have formal schooling and a degree to understand various facets of health. Yeah, the doctor has a wider range of knowledge because of his training and his education. But you know what? You can devote your attentions to a specific area or condition or aspect of health, and you become quite expert in it. So it's a new information age where you have access to the very same information that I do, that a neurologist does, a gastroenterologist, a general surgeon, or just any other specialist. We all have access now to the same information. Now, the doctor may have a wider appreciation of the literature, but you can still narrow in your focus and learn a lot on your own. It's also the age of collective wisdom. So whether we call it Facebook or Pinterest or Twitter or discussion forums or websites that allow people to collaborate together, like patientslikeme.com and the Undoctored site, also Undoctored Inner Circle, we can collaborate with each other. We can assemble dozens, hundreds, thousands of people, all making a unique contribution that applies their own wisdom, experience, and knowledge. And you know what? Wonderful things start to happen when you get groups of people all focusing on the same question. None expert perhaps in that one area, but you start to get answers. And believe it or not, there's a scientific literature supporting this, that if you gather people who are non-experts, 10, 100, 1,000, you often get answers that are superior to the answers that presumed experts can provide. Certainly better than, say, a general practitioner, a primary care doctor, or a local specialist. You can do a lot better by drawing from the collective wisdom, by collaborating with other people, all focusing on a specific question. You can identify reliable sources for information. I hope Undoctored Inner Circle is one of them, and the Undoctored book is one, but there's many others, whether it's in Alzheimer's disease, whether it's in reversing diabetes or diet. Yeah, there's a lot of noise, and there's even some fake news, or the equivalent of fake news in health discussions. But you know what? If you stick to it, you start to be able to get really good at distinguishing good information, good, reliable, credible information from garbage. So we know, for instance, that anything that comes with a pharmaceutical ad is garbage, right? Or a hospital ad, probably garbage, trying to sell you something. But discussions that are unbiased and not bent on selling you something are the most reliable. So identify the reliable source for information, and you can streamline the process of finding answers. We're also entering the age where we can personally test many things. So your doctor probably didn't tell you, right, that a glucose meter with fingerstick blood sugars, that little device can be used to get rid of diabetes, type 2 diabetes, or to accelerate weight loss. Your doctor probably didn't tell you that. If he told you anything, he probably showed you how to use a glucose meter to manage your blood sugars on insulin and drugs, but never once told you that you could use the same device. And so you can be smarter, more effective, and not just match the doctor's results, you can far exceed. You can obtain results in health that are dramatically superior. So I'm glad that some of my colleagues are angry at me, because I hope it'll open their eyes to the fact that the people they talk to now, the patients they talk to, are not helpless simpletons. They are information-empowered people who want to engage in their health.